I've got a little video here for you today. This is a run in the paint. I've put some filler in it. So what you do is you put some filler in it, let it dry, and then you're going to block it down, 1500, maybe 2000. If you want to take a little time with it, 2000. If you want it done a bit quicker, then you go maybe 800, 1500, and then 2000. I normally use 1500, then 2000. So you start blocking with water, and then you'll see the run start coming through the filler. So I'm gonna block this down, and you'll see how it happens anyway. If you look along here, you can start to see the run coming through now. And this is the actual run. And the reason you've got the filler is because if you don't put filler here, when you're blocking, nothing's going to be nice and smooth. You're going to get rid of the run, but you're still going to see the run in the paint, and if you rub your hand on it, you'll still feel it. So when you put the filler, you're actually blocking the filler down, so you're not touching the lacquer this side. So you take it off where there's too much lacquer, and you leave where there isn't enough. So by the time you get to this and you take this off, everything's flat because you're still blocking this down at the same time, which takes both layers off. So then you'll have a nice smooth wing like this, and you won't have any run line along here. That's how you're taking out the run anyway. So keep going with your paper. This is 1500. So I'm going to use 2000 in a minute. Once I get rid of the run here, I'll change to 2000, and I'll carry on with that. Near the end now. The whole thing has taken roughly 20 minutes to flatten this all down. It's nearly there, as you can see here. We've got a little bit of a run left. Other than that, there's no run here. That's a flat surface. You cannot feel no run there. You need a nice block, a hard block, if you're going to flatten this down. A nice hard block to keep everything flat. A water bottle, continuous spraying to keep it wet. And that's all you need. And your 2000 paper, 1500. A little bit of patience, and you will get the runs out of it. The last thing you want to do is paint this again. When if you spend 20 minutes on it, half an hour on it, you can get rid of the run. That's why in the body shops we always using the filler, if we get any runs. If it's a bad run, we use filler. If it's not, we just flat it out. This was a bad run, a very bad run. because it's better to spend half an hour to polish this than another 20 minutes to prep it, another half an hour to paint it, another half hour to bake it. You know, it's a lot longer. And then you're using a lot more material again because you're doing it twice. It's better just to flat it down and that's it. Alright, that's it, the run's gone now. The next thing is to give it a polish. A couple of little bits of filler here I still see, not a lot. You just keep going until you get rid of all the filler. And if you wipe it, you'll see the filler. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but when I wipe that, I can still see a couple of bits of filler here. Very, very faintly. Just wipe it down and go again. I'll be finished in a sec, so I'm gonna polish this. Once you flat that down and you got rid of all your filler and you got a nice smooth surface, I'm gonna go with the 3000. This is like 3000 tries out on the machine. But everything I'm doing here, you can do at home by hand. You don't need these machines. That I'm blocking down by hand. You can just do the same thing again. You put this in your hand, fold it over, you know, and you do exactly the same thing. We just use them here because they're quicker, it's time effective, you know, to use the machines. But if you're at home and you've got time in your hands, you might as well just use your hands instead of buying the equipment, because you can get just as good results. The only thing you will need is a polish machine. You need to invest in one of them if you're going to polish it. Now we're going to start to polish the wing. Make sure you put plenty of polish on the polishing head the first time you're using the head, otherwise it can heat up on the paint and cause a bit of friction. It can burn the paint. If it's well lubricated, then you won't have this problem. So plenty of polish first time using the head. Right, as you see then, I just went over it with one pass with the polish machine. It's not polished properly yet, but it's polished enough so I can show you. If you look at that, crystal clear. there's no evidence of any run there anymore. Nice finish. This is how we finish our cars, with a little bit of 3000 here and there, and you can flatten it down nice. Anyway, that's how you get a run out. Make sure you put some filler on, block it down with a hard block, 1500 to 2000 with water, and then polish it after. Finish on the 2000 and then 3000 tricep, and you'll get a finish like this. This is how the body shops do it. So if you get any runs in your paintwork and you're blocking them and you're burning through, this is why you're burning through, because you're not putting the filler down. You need to put the filler down first, then you won't burn through anymore. Anyway, like, subscribe, we'll be back with another videos.